Welcome back again, everyone. Welcome to Ignitive Trading Hub channel. It's Craig as well speaking. So in today's video, I'll be analyzing for the week. I'll be analyzing for the 27th until the 31st of May. So as you can see, today it's already Wednesday. I didn't do as usual, as I usually drop the videos on Mondays or Tuesday or Sundays. Okay, like I said on my Facebook, for those who have been following my posts, I said I delayed the video because I just wanted to confirm for something first before dropping the video, so that I can give you guys final analysis without having to update you guys and stuff. Okay, but let's get to it. Welcome again. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all learning something on the channel. Okay, if you don't know, if there is anything that you don't understand, please do ask me in my Facebook. I'll make time to assist you guys. If you have any question, please do ask me in my DMs or text me on WhatsApp. My contact numbers are there. See, thank you. So the first instrument that we'll start with, it's gold. As you can see, I'm currently on gold. So firstly, start on the monthly time frame to determine the initial trend. So gold, as you can see, it's bullish. As you can see, the current month is bullish. As you can see, it has been going up. It has been rejecting to the upper side. Okay, so as I've mentioned in the previous videos, that gold is bullish because it's rejecting from this monthly demand zone here. It's because it's rejecting from this monthly demand zone here, as you can see. Then on the weekly time frame, let us check. As you can see, currently on the weekly time frame, gold is within a weekly demand zone here. As you can see, price is within this drop base rally demand zone here. As you can see, there's a significant bullish move, and the price came to react to it for the first time. It started going up, closed here, then opened again this bearish candle. As you can see, it came to react for the second time, and this is the third reaction. So as you can see, gold is rejecting to the upward side because price is rejecting from this demand zone here, of which means gold is bullish. If gold is bullish, of which means we will have to look for bullish opportunities or buy opportunities. For us to get those buy opportunities, of which means we'll have to get a fresh daily demand zone. So for us to get that fresh daily demand zone, we'll focus on this demand zone here. Is our first option. Let us delete this weekly demand zone here. So we do have this daily demand zone, as you can see, with this significant move. Then we can also say this is also a demand zone, but I highly doubt we will find a zone here. Can you please check something? I highly doubt that we will find something there, but let's see. So let us check on our demand zone. This will be our first option, second option, and third option. So let us check on the one that is above here, which is closer to the current market price. Good shot. So as you can see, I did find our demand zone on the demand zone that is above, which is closer to the current market price. If ever it fails, then you will have to look for your demand zone below on those daily demand zone, which way below this one. But for now, we'll focus on this one, which is closer to the current market price. As you can see, the zone was formed yesterday. It was formed yesterday around 12. Okay, as you can see here. So this is our zone for buying on gold. That's our demand zone. So which means whenever the price comes here, make sure you buy. Your stop loss will be around this area here. Then you take profit. You can set it till this area here, which is an opposing supply. As you can see, this was a significant daily demand zone. Then the price didn't hold this demand zone, and as you can see, it engulfed this demand zone. And you can see that we do have some sort of an ongoing activity here. As you can see, price moves sideways with these weeks here, so which means this is a hidden daily supply zone. So which means this is our opposing zone to this demand zone here. So you can hold your trade up until this area here. Okay, but make sure you use a trailing stop, and make sure you keep track tracking your order. Okay, so we are done on gold. Let us go to NASDAQ. Nice. So NASDAQ, last week I also mentioned that it's bullish. As you can see, it has been going up ever since, and you can see that the price just engulfed this bearish candle. I always told you guys in the past videos or in the previous videos that whenever you see an engulf, always use it as a signal too, because an engulf is very important when it comes to supply and demand. Okay, so as you can see, NASDAQ has been bullish. Price just engulfed this bearish candle. And on the weekly time frame, we can also say that the price engulfed this significant supply zone here, and you can see it has been going up. We can see that on the weekly time frame, price is rejecting from this weekly hidden supply zone here around this area. As you can see, it has been going up ever since it rejected from this level here. So we can say that NASDAQ, it's bullish on the monthly time frame, and it's also bullish on the weekly time frame. Okay, so on the daily time frame, last week we had this area here as our supply zone, as a fresh supply zone. Okay, but at first I was looking into the price firstly coming here into this demand zone here. As you can see, it came to react to this demand zone here, and it started going up. So I also anticipated a sell around this level here. As you can see, the price is already dropping from this level, which is from last week. Let me look for the picture. I think I had it. There we go. As you can see, the price was already within this demand zone, so I called it here. As you can see, the price was coming from this level here, then I also anticipated this level here. So that was it on NASDAQ. Okay, so that's the buy. Then as you can see, the sell also reacted beautifully. So in this case, I will look for buying opportunities. Because the price is bullish on the monthly time frame, and it's also bullish on the weekly time frame. And as you can see here on the weekly time frame, where the price is coming from, which is this supply zone here, as you can see, it's not a significant supply zone, it's not a major supply zone. As you can see, just a week with a hidden zone, so which means it's not likely to hold the price for a long time, for a long period. It's not likely to hold the price for a long time. It's just an opposing zone. Okay, so let us look for a fresh zone on NASDAQ, which will take out this sell here, which will be an opposing to this sell here, which is an opposing to that supply zone there. So I wanted to check something here first, sorry. So of which means for us to get those buy opportunities, we'll have to look for a fresh daily demand zone. As you can see, we had this fresh daily demand zone. The price came to take it out. So for now, we have this one here as our fresh daily demand zone. As you can see, it's a drop base rally demand zone. So let us look within this zone here. So we'll firstly start on the 4-hour time frame. So as you can see, I'm seeing this demand zone here with the storm move. As you can see, we have a significant bullish move away from our zone. Oh, sorry. So as you can see, that's our demand zone on NASDAQ, of which means this demand zone here, this buying area here, is an opposing to this selling area here, to this supply zone here. So expect the price to turn to the upward side when it reaches this level here. I don't think this will hold for so long. Okay, but let us wait and see what the market does. Okay, so that's our anticipation on NASDAQ for buys. So I'm on US30 now. I'm on US30. So as you can see, US30 on the monthly time frame, the price is currently rejecting from the upward side to the downward side, but we cannot say the price is rejecting from this monthly supply zone here, because as you can see, we did have a rally based drop supply zone, but you can see as the price was going up, it engulfed out of this supply zone here, which means it violated the supply zone here, which means it's no longer valid. So in that case, let us check on the weekly time frame what's going on. But for now, we'll say that it's bullish. Okay, but let us check. So as you can see on the weekly time frame, the price just engulfed this bullish candle. As you can see, it has been dropping from this level here. I don't know what caused the price to go down, but as you can see, it's currently bearish, and while it is bearish, you can see that the price is also within a weekly demand zone. You can see that the price is within a weekly demand zone, because you can see that as the price was moving up from this level here, it opened this bullish candle. After opening this bullish candle, it firstly went down. After going down, as you can see with this rejection here on this candle, it started going to the upward side. It started going up, hence why we have this body here. Then as it was going up, it went up until this level here, then started rejecting to the downward side again, closed on this level, then opened this bullish candle. Then we had a significant move or an imbalance here. As you can see, it's a strong move away from the level here, so which means there is an ongoing activity around this area here by looking at this week. So you can tell that the price is within a weekly demand zone. Then we can also say that the price is rejecting from an unknown level here, because we don't have any level or any zone around this area here. So we can just make use of this engulf here. Okay, so let us check on the daily time frame. Where do we have to follow? Do we take the buyer side or the seller side? But for now, we'll focus on the buyer side, because the price is bullish on the monthly time frame, and it's also within a weekly demand zone. So let us firstly mark this as our daily demand zone here. And also, by looking at the equilibrium, I did explain this last week. If you had to look at the supply and demand curve, as you can see, the price is on the demand curve. Okay, it's on the demand side, because you cannot want to say you want to sell after a drastic drop in price or after a major decline in price. Okay, so as you can see, the price is on the demand curve by looking at the supply and demand. So let us focus on this daily demand here and try to refine it for buy opportunities. So as you can see here, we do have a drop base rally demand zone with a significant move, the significant bullish move. So let us delete our daily demand zone, then we can mark our zone here. As you saw, it's within our daily demand zone. So that's our demand zone on US30. So currently I'm on GBP USD, the monthly time frame. So GBPUSD, as you can see, I had a sell anticipation here, but it failed. Okay, so GBPUSD at this point, it's confusing. It's a bit confusing, that's what I will say, but let us break it down so that we see. So first and first, you can see that GBPUSD, it was bullish and the price did engulf this bearish candle here, and it's rejecting from an unknown level here. As you can see, it's a hidden zone around this area here. So we'll say that for now GBPUSD is bullish because we cannot see that it's within a monthly supply zone here. I highly doubt, but let us mark this level here and see what it gives us for the fact that the price is within this side here, which is the supply curve, on the supply and demand curve. Then you can also see that the price is rejecting from a hidden area here. So let us break it down on the smaller time frames. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that where the price is rejecting from on the monthly time frame, on the demand side, you can see it's a hidden weekly demand zone here. As you can see, it's a base rally demand zone on the weekly time frame. Then on the weekly time frame, also on the supply side, like you saw here on the monthly time frame, the price is rejecting from this level here, of which means it's more of like a rally based drop supply zone here, which is hidden if you had to read this candle, because it opened here as a bearish candle, then firstly started by going up. After going up, started rejecting to the downward side, and so we have this rejection here from the body, went down a bit, then started rejecting from this level, then it closed here, of which means there is an ongoing activity here. As you can see on the weekly time frame, we have a rally based drop. Okay, so if you had to refine it, you can say that the price is within a weekly supply zone here. So you can say that the price is on the supply curve, on the supply and demand curve, is on the supply curve. So as you can see that the price is within a weekly supply zone. So in that case, we can look for a fresh daily supply zone. So as you can see, I had this fresh daily supply zone here, which is within this weekly supply zone. This is the first daily supply zone that I had. I think I refined it too much, and so the price broke out of my supply zone, because I had my zone here. Sorry guys, I had my zone around this level here. So let us check what could have went wrong, unless if maybe the price is not gonna hold this area for so long. That's what it does, it breaks out of your zone because there is an opposing zone. You see, I had this supply zone here as my level for selling, but the price did break out of that level. I think unless I refined it too much. You see, the price did break out of the level, which means in that case, I don't think the price will hold for so long around this supply zone here. You see, I was supposed to mark it up until this level here. Let me delete my daily supply. As you can see, that's how my supply zone was supposed to look like on GBPUSD. As you can see, it's dropping already, but let us look for the opposing zone, because GBPUSD is still bullish. I don't think it will hold for so long here. It's still bullish. So as you can see, we do have an opposing daily demand zone here. The reason why I say it's an opposing daily demand zone is because as the price was going up, as you can see, it formed this bearish candle. After this bearish candle closed here, it opened this bullish candle here. After opening this bullish candle, it firstly went down. After going down, started going to the upward side, hence why we have this body here. Then rallied up until this level, then started rejecting to the downward side again, then this candle closed here. So which means there is an ongoing activity around this area here. So let us look within it on the smaller time frame. So this will be the opposing zone, which will take out this supply zone here. So let us look for our demand zone on GBPUSD. We cannot take this as our demand zone. This rally base rally as our demand zone. It's not high probable. Good shot. So as you can see, we have a rally base rally pattern here. Let me check it. So as you can see, we do have a rally base rally pattern here, demand zone, with a significant bullish move away from our zone. So we can delete our daily demand zone here. So that's our demand zone on GBP USD, of which means this demand zone is likely to take out this supply zone there. You can delete our supply zone there. It won't hold for so long, guys. Believe me when I say this. It won't hold for so long. So focus on this demand zone here. Then we can also see that we have a QML here, which is aligning with our demand zone. You can see that we have a key level around this area here. You can see it's a key level because price has been, you see, it's a key level area. You can see by the reaction of the wicks here in our level repetitively here. If you have to look at the history of this level, you will see that it's a key level. You see, even on the daily time frame alone. So focus on that buy on GBP USD. That's what I recommend. If ever it fails, then just look for another fresh daily demand zone. There is nothing hard about this, guys. You don't have to doubt yourself, or you don't have to be scared that you will lose your money or anything. This is simple. If you have a plan of or if you are intending to buy if you are intending to buy on this level here, you will set your buy order here. Let's say maybe you have a $100 account. You will set your buy here, then you risk maybe 1% or 2% of your account. It depends on your risk appetite. You must risk what you are willing to lose. So if, let's say, more for example, you are risking 2%, which is $2 of your account, but it's not like you will risk approximate what you call $2 straight on your account. You'll lose maybe approximately 3 or 4 USD, you see, because of the swaps or maybe the spreads and everything, you see. So in that case, you can plan how much you're going to lose. You can estimate maybe 5 USD on this trade. You know that if ever it fails, then you have another fresh daily demand zone below around this area here, which is this one. If ever this one fails, then you can wait for this one. And also remember that there are setups on other currency pairs or other instruments. It's not just this one. So at least if you could break down your risk maybe into 10% of your account, you say that, okay, this week I'm willing to lose 10% of my account, of which means each trade I'm gonna be risking 2% or 1%, of which means you can have 5 or 10 setups. It depends whether if you are risking 1%, then you can have 10 setups. If you are risking 2%, then you will have 5 setups. There is no way that out of all 5 setups you will lose all the setups. And also be aware of the risk reward ratio. Risk reward ratio can also be an advantage, whereby you can lose 3 out of 5 setups and win 2, but with those 2 setups you can recover what you've lost on the 3 setups. Hence why we are always using the risk reward ratio of 1:3. Understand? So this is all about the risk management, guys. If ever it fails, you go back to your strategy and find what's wrong. See, that's it. So without wasting any time, I'm on EURAUD. As you can see, EURAUD, I'm on the monthly time frame. EURAUD has been rejecting from a monthly supply zone. As you can see here, it's currently bearish. Okay, let's check on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, EURAUD can see that it was rejecting from this weekly supply zone around this area here, and also rejected from this weekly supply. But you can see on the demand side, the price is rejecting from this weekly demand here. The price is rejecting from this weekly demand zone, and you can see that it formed another fresh weekly demand zone here with this engulfing. As you can see, the price engulfed this bearish candle to the upward side. So this is a drop based rally demand zone. You can see the price is currently rejecting from it. So there are higher chances that the trend might change on EURAUD to go up, because the price has been rejecting from this major supply zone here, which is monthly supply and also weekly supply. So let us check on the daily time frame. So on the daily time frame, you can see that the price, if you were to look at the supply and demand curve, the price is on the demand curve. Okay, you can see that the price is within this daily demand zone here, which is within the weekly demand zone. As you can see, we have some sort of a rally-based rally demand zone here, or we can say that whenever the price opened this candle, it firstly went down, started going up. As you can see, we have a rejection, then formed this body, went up until this level, closed here. So which means there is an ongoing activity here. So let us refine it in the smaller time frame to see. Good shot. So as you can see, we do have a drop based rally demand zone here with a significant move or a significant imbalance here with these bullish candles. So you can see it's a drop based rally with a beautiful engulf. So let us delete our daily demand zone. Let me check the rest size first. Sorry. Okay, it's about approximately 10 pips. So that's our demand zone on your AUD, guys. So if ever the price comes here, make sure you buy. Your stop loss will be around this area here. Your take profit can be an opposing daily supply zone. So which means your take profit will be here, because as you can see, this is a rally based drop supply zone here. So you can set your take profit here. Just make sure you use a trailing stop. Okay, let's go to other pairs. Check. Get that. So GER30, as you can see on the monthly time frame, GER30 has been bullish, like I mentioned on the previous videos. This one I don't need to explain it, but you can see that the price is rejecting from a hidden monthly demand zone here. As you can see, the price came to react on a certain level here, but we'll see on the weekly time frame. So as you can see here on the weekly time frame, here is the zone which caused the price to go up. As you can see, rally visually demand zone here with a significant bullish move. Price came to react, engulfed this bearish candle, and also came to react on this level here with this one, engulfed this candles here and left this zone here. So you can see that GER30 has been bullish. It has been bullish, fam. So if it's bullish on the monthly and the weekly time frame, of which means we'll have to look for buy opportunities. So in that case, on your daily time frame, you can look for a fresh daily demand zone. You have to look for a fresh daily demand zone. So as you can see, I just deleted a demand zone here around this area here, because I caught a demand zone on this demand daily demand here. I think I did post it on my TL. Yes, I did post it on my Facebook timeline. So I caught it here. So this one is a re-entry. It's a new entry. So in that case, we'll mark this demand zone here, daily demand zone, as our first daily demand zone. As you can see, we had a drop base rally here with a significant move. Price engulfed this bearish candle here. As you can see, I did refine our zone and found something on this area, and you can see the price is already rejecting from it. As you can see, we had a drop base rally demand zone with a significant bullish move, and you can see the price is beautifully rejecting from it, of which means on this one we are late, fam. Sorry for saying it now, but we still do have a chance. To look for re-entries. So it's not a loss. Okay, for now, let us see how it goes, how it moves away from our zone. As you can see already, the price is engulfing this bearish candle, which is also a confirmation for buying for those who are always nervous when it comes to entering. You can also make use of such signals. Whenever the price engulfs, then you can enter your buy. Okay, so that's it on GER30. You'll just have to look for re-entries. Okay, Can I check for the last time? GBPCAD, I love it. So GBPCAD, as you can see, it has been bullish, like I mentioned in the previous videos. Even now it's still bullish. As you can see, it's failing to hold this monthly supply. Like, it's really failing to hold this monthly supply. So you can see price was rejecting from a hidden monthly demand zone here. As you can see, it's opposing this monthly supply here. But let us check. So on the weekly time frame, the price is also rejecting from the very same weekly demand zone, which is within monthly demand zone. Price is within a monthly supply here, and this one will be confusing for us, but let us see, because price might be high on the curve, which is the supply curve. So whereby you will have to look for supply zones. But the fact that the price is bullish on the monthly time frame and also on the weekly time frame, let us firstly start by looking for buying opportunities first. Let me check something here. Oh, yeah. So as you can see, we do have a fresh daily demand zone here, which is within this weekly, fresh daily demand zone here, which is closer to the current market price. So as you can see, I defined it on the 45 minutes time frame, of which means that will be our demand zone on GBPCAD. If ever it fails, let me go to the daily demand zone, so daily time frame. If ever it fails, because I don't think this is high probable, it might hold the price but not for a long period. So if ever it fails, focus on this daily demand zone here. Sorry. So far I don't find any high probable demand zone here. Already there's this top base rally demand zone, but I don't think it's high probable for the price to come back to it here. But let us wait and see. If ever price breaks out of this demand zone here, focus on this daily demand zone or the one that is below. For now, let us track it. I will update you guys on my Facebook timeline in regards of this one. Sure. Let's check the last one, dollar index. So the dollar index, as you can see, the price is currently rejecting to the upward side. As you can see, it's going up. The reason why it's going up is because it's rejecting from this monthly demand zone here. As you can see, it was also rejecting from this monthly supply zone here. So let us balance the equation. Let us balance the equation as we've been doing it. So let us check on the weekly time frame. So on the weekly time frame, you can see that the price is also rejecting from a weekly supply zone, which is within a monthly supply. Then also here, the very same thing, the price is currently rejecting from a weekly demand zone, which is within a monthly demand zone. So we'll focus on this one here. On the current moment, we'll focus on this one here. As you can see, the price is currently rejecting from a weekly demand zone and also monthly demand zone, of which means we'll have to look for buys, for buy opportunities. So in that case, last week I caught this one here. I caught this one. I did analyze it on the dollar index. I will share it with you guys. So which means this one is no longer fresh. This fresh daily demand zone is no longer fresh. So which means we'll have to look for our zone around this area here. We'll have to look for our zone around this area here. So let us refine it on the smaller time frames and see. Already we can see our zone is there on the 4-hour time frame. So that's our buy anticipation on the dollar index. It's there on the 4-hour time frame. You don't have to go far. As you can see, it's a top base rally demand zone. It has a gap. Whenever you see a gap around a zone, just know that there is a high frequency trading around that area there. Okay. So expect a bullish dollar anytime soon. Expect a bullish dollar. So as you can see there, that's our demand zone on the dollar index. So thank you for watching this video, guys. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share with your friends and family for those who want to learn supply and demand. And please do know that I won't just be dropping this kind of videos only whereby I analyze, guys. There are more other concepts that I want to teach, just that I want to introduce you guys to this method so that you can comprehend it better, you practice it. Then from there we can start applying other concepts whereby I'll be teaching them individually, and I'll also be holding live streams so that you can be able to ask me questions. I'll also activate back the Telegram forum, the discussion group, whereby you can also discuss the setups with me and stuff. So thank you for watching these videos. Thank you for supporting the channel, guys. I really appreciate it. Have a nice week and a profitable week.